Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You could take the paper out of the way so people can see.
I was reading.
So people can see my, my silhouette.
I was finishing my show prep. We're good now.
Are we good? that's outstanding. Hey, folks, welcome. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We have so much stuff to talk about today. We're gonna. Do you insist?
If they're watching this show, they already know.
Yeah, we will. We might talk about the Bears a little bit later on.
Why?
We're going to talk NFL football. We're going to talk high school football. We're going to talk college football, and also going to talk a little bit of Major League Baseball toward this show. This is September. This is when you can talk about all of them and just have a ball. This is such a loaded time of year. Speaking of loaded time of year, there's all kind. By the way, I didn't even mention.
That's me.
Guess who's here? Lucas Vaughan is here. We're going to talk. Like I said, welcome back. By the way.
Yeah, we're in the season now. We're in the midst of the NCAA.
Later on, I guess should have been part of show prep. Are you prepared to talk high school volleyball?
I've watched a lot of high school volleyball. If there's one thing that I am prepared for currently, it's that.
I am too. I don't know if we'll get to that, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's tell you a few things, folks, going on in and around your communities today and this weekend. It is Friday, September 19th. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Over in Florida at the Clay County Hospital, the Wild Rose Boutique is going to be hosting some kind of deal in the conference room. We're going to be nursing graphics, fall and Halloween graphics, boutique clothing, denim, shorts, and jeans. They will accept cash checks and payroll deductions. Again, this is the Wild Rose. All the funds go to help the Clay County Hospital Auxiliary. Those folks do just an outstanding job. I got to get myself centered here. Let's move that way a little bit. There we go. What else? Oh, my heavens. I don't know how they didn't get on the show. Nobody called me. I didn't know what was going on. The Ford Town Fun Fest is this weekend. Looky there. The Ford Town Fun Fest Friday and Saturday there in Flora. They're rolling back into town this year. It's bigger, better, and packed with more fun than ever. They're going to have a cruise in on Friday. Saturday's the big day. You've got the big car show, a monkey business monster truck on display. The chili cook-off sampling begins at noon on Saturday, and then also the craft beer judging beginning down there at Storm Brewery at 4 p.m. That looks like a pretty loaded day. Are you planning to make it up here for the big show? That one, no. Why do they call it Ford Town? They had the Ford Town Festival here back in 1960.
What's Ford Town?
This was Ford put indicated the middle of America in 1960. Okay. And said and Flora was the population center of America in 1960. Okay. And Ford sent a Ford Galaxy to every dog, cat, person and gave them a car for a week.
A week?
A week.
That's interesting.
Gave everybody a car for a week and then took them all away except a few.
That's mean. Okay, so that's why they call it. All right.
But so it's a commemoration of Ford Town. I got you. Flora is Ford Town. So you have that going on. Where am I on this one? Yeah. No, I'm not on, over there. I'm on this one. You have that going on this weekend. How did I mess that one up? I'm going to switch back to this one.
There you go.
I'm going to switch back to this one. There we go. That's much better. So you have Ford Town this weekend. They call it the Ford Town Fun Fest, clearly in competition.
No kidding.
With the
direct competition.
Direct competition with the Fairfield Fall Fun Fest. By the time you're seeing this, the Wednesday and Thursday stuff have passed.
Not only that, you know what? Volleyball we just talked about. Fairfield plays Flora on Thursday.
Fairfield plays Flora on Thursday.
You know what? The winner of that game should get the festival, and the other team has to pack up, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is brilliant. It is the brilliance. Yeah. That is Lucas Vaughan.
Everybody wants to see that. Something to play for.
Oh yeah, this is perfect. No wonder they put the Ford Town Festival, Ford Town Fun Fest, the same day as the Fairfield Fall Fun Fest. Yep. So because Well, it's a couple of weeks till they play football, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
That, now, what if that would have been Friday or Saturday? That would have been something, wouldn't it?
that would have been too much for the world, Andy.
The world.
Again, Friday. There are Friday's activities. The big Neil Diamond Traveling Salvation Show is the big deal on Friday night. And then look at that big slew of stuff all day long. Saturday, finishing up at 6:30 on Saturday night with the Duke Boys in downtown Fairfield. Are you participating in the rib cook-off?
I am not this year, but my family is
second line.
My family is participating in the Ellis is participating in the pedal pull competition.
Oh, really?
And then Ellen is going to be in there was a parade, the kitty parade somewhere
Kitty
on
parade,
there. So I will be present on
Ellis
Saturday.
is in the pedal pull.
Yeah, he's kind of a beefcake. So
I was going to say he's a big kid.
he's the favorite. So
That was what I was like.
he's minus 120.
Has he been practicing?
He didn't have to practice really.
I must tell you, it helps. I've got some people who have been on the show who they're professional pedal pullers.
Okay.
They have a little training in their background, and their kids basically won every year at the Hoyleton Community Fall Festival because they were trained
Ringers.
every year for the pedal pull. So yeah, there you go. There's that. What else going on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen?
Just stop. I mean, there's nothing else.
Oh well, really?
I mean, there's really nothing else you can do. You've got those two things. Just call it a day.
There are a few other things. We'll tell you about a few of them. Over in Iuka, you can go to the Demolition Derby at the Iuka Park. It's going to be on Saturday. What's the weather doing this weekend?
It's about, I think it's 88 on Saturday.
Oh, that'll be better than today. 2 o'clock on Saturday is the Iuka Park Demo Derby. The gates will open at 9 a.m. Semi-stock, full-size chain and wire, bone stock, minivan, SUV, mini truck, and bone stock compacts. I don't know what bone stock means. If you want more information, give them a call at 335-3217. That is a 618 number. Over in Albany, or actually at Noble, where is that golf course? I guess it's north of Albany. The Noble Wakefield Fire Department sponsoring a Fire in a Hole golf tournament at the Richland Golf Club. Registration at 11, lunch at noon. Shotguns start at 1 p.m. $65 a person, $260 per team of 4. And then again, Saturday. Blueford Raritan Club throwing their annual chicken and noodle dinner fundraiser on Saturday night, 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Homemade chicken and noodles, plus pick 3 sides: mashed potatoes, baked beans, and a roll. I guess a roll counts
as a side? That should be a given.
I'm wondering where the green beans are.
Need green beans.
Good time for green beans. Let the green bean goo water flow into the
goo?
The green bean goo.
Okay,
yeah.
sure.
Let the green bean goo flow into the to the mashed taters or into the
I'm down with all of it.
Into the chicken and noodles. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm one of those people. I won't mix my chicken and noodles with potatoes. Do you do that?
Well, I can. Just depends on what I'm eating. Like, what if you were doing like a chicken and noodle Manhattan on bread and mashed potato? I can put all that together.
Well, I could. I mean, but I choose not to.
I'll do it either way
because I'm not a savage for crying out.
But that being said, I can put the noodles in a bowl and potatoes in the bowl. I don't care that they touch. So.
But I mean, my point is, it's a lot of starch in one meal.
Oh. If I'm going to eat it, I mean, go all the way.
Give me
the roll.
Speaking of starch, I mean, you're the one who brought up the chicken noodle Manhattan. Yeah, now,
just give me all of them.
That is a load. Well, that sounds fun. Maybe you can put one together there at Blueford, the chicken and noodle again. Say 4:30 to 6:30 on Saturday night. The St. Thomas Episcopal Book Sale over in Salem. Their annual book sale goes from 8 a.m. till noon. The Triple Tractor Club, the 12th annual Farm Days in Watson, Illinois. There you see what's going on there. Saturday and Sunday, they're going to have a big show, a tractor. They're going to have kids' tractor pull too. I don't know if that's, I don't know what that is. Potato digging contest. There you go.
Somebody's garden. They're just like, dude, I got to get people in to pick my potatoes. Let's make a contest.
That's like Tom Sawyer or something. Next, they're going to have the fence painting contest. We're going to paint. Let's see who can paint the biggest stretch of fence. There you go.
Look at the size of this garden. Hey, let's do a contest. Pick my potatoes.
The effing Pride Fest is on Saturday. It'll be at the stage at Lake Sarah. Free admission, 12 noon. The Join Effing Pride for their first ever Pride Fest at the stage at Lake Sarah. Amazing food, talented performers, fun activities, and more. It says it's going to run from September 19th to Sunday the 21st. I don't know for sure. They don't have any specifics, but there you go. You don't want to miss that. It says also at Lake Sarah Boat or at Lake Sarah, it's going to be a boat and Jeep run put on by Leon's Legacy. Leon's Legacy is up there in Effingham by land or by lake. Join Leon's Legacy for a day at Lake Sarah for their third annual poker run, raising money for ALS caregiving services. That's cool. What else going on Friday, ladies and gentlemen? National Butterscotch Pudding Day. Happy National Butterscotch Pudding Day. Brown sugar and butter star in recipes for butterscotch pudding. However, corn syrup, vanilla, and salt are also sometimes used. Butterscotch adds amazing flavor to items such as sauces, candies, and frostings. When was the first American I'll give you 20 years either way. When was the first American newspaper recipe of butterscotch pudding placed there, Lucas?
1860.
That's all. You are within 20 years. How about 1848?
Wow.
1848 in the, well, it doesn't say, in the Doncaster, I don't know. It doesn't know. Make Doncaster butterscotch with 1 pound of butter, 1 pound of sugar, and 1/4 pound of treacle.
Which is?
I
Salt?
guess molasses would be my guess that's what treacle
You said
is.
1/4 pound of that?
1/4 pound of, well, you're putting it with 1 pound of butter and with 1 pound of sugar.
Yeah, but I don't know. But maybe it is molasses to get
I don't know.
to get you that dark dark chocolate or that dark sugar, brown sugar feel.
Brown sugar look.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing. What else going on the 19th? Oh, everybody loves this, and I've done this over the past 2 months. Talk Like a Pirate Day. All you bilge rats get ready to celebrate Talk Like a Pirate Day on September 19th. As you're out and about today, don't be surprised if people are saying "Ahoy, matey," "Avast," "Aye, Captain," "Lead ho," "Hornpipe," or any other phrases like that, or tell you to walk the plank. Or
If that
something.
happened, I'd just take the day off. I'm done for the. I'm done
trying
with
to get
this.
something out
I'm
of
done
it.
with this day. I'm going straight to the pool.
Avast ye, matey,
Have me
Lucas.
some rum. Call it good.
Avast ye, matey, Lucas. Write me up a quote for
Yeah.
the shed.
I'll be at the pool. You leave me alone.
I love it. This started in 1995 for some reason. I don't know what
Significance of that is?
I don't know.
It's been 30 years.
Apparently, a fellow named Old Chum Bucket and Captain Slappy were the two fellows that started that. Here's how you name your pick a color. This is how you create your pirate name. Pick a color.
Got
any
it.
color. Well, tell me what's your
Oh,
color.
blue. I thought it was like a secret.
Choose an animal. What's your favorite animal?
Dog.
Blue. Okay, and name a profession. Like
Dentist.
your pirate name is Blue Dog Dentist.
Perfect. Why would it not be?
Why wouldn't it be? I can't believe I didn't guess that already. Blue Dog Dentist. Also, Saturday, folks, this is one that you can sink your teeth in. National Pepperoni Pizza Day falls on Saturday. That's a nice way to spend your weekend, eat all the butterscotch, and then eat pepperoni pizza. You don't eat pepperoni pizza?
I do.
I do. I sure do. High school football tonight. What do you want to see on TV, ladies and gentlemen? It'll be the East Alton Wood River Oilers at Salem this evening. That's going to be on Channel 98. What?
Random. East Alton. Are they in the same conference?
They are in the same conference.
Really?
We'll cover that here in just
All
a
right.
minute. We'll cover that in a minute. Major League Baseball tonight, the Cubs are at the Reds. That's at 5:40. Shota Imanaga versus Nick Lodolo on Marquee, Channel 357. It is the Brewers at the Cardinals. Cardinals still going to they've got a chance to get to 500.
They lost again today.
They won today.
They lost today.
They won today.
They lost 6-2 today.
They won 6-2 today.
That was yesterday. You need to get up on your days.
I'm going to have to check.
They lost today.
I'm not sure that's right.
I am. I listened to it on the way up.
Really? Yeah. Wow, okay. Padres at the White Sox. I don't know if that's true.
It is.
Well, it is Wednesday. We're shooting this on Wednesday. Davis Martin pitching for the White Sox against Dylan Cease for the Padres. Former White Sox going to be pitching against his old team. And then the Philadelphia Phillies at the Arizona Diamondbacks. Walker Buehler versus Ryan Nelson. That's on MLB Network, Channel 357. Only two college games Friday night, college football. It is Tulsa at Oklahoma State. Boy, there's a team that's having a ringing year, and at Oklahoma State. That is on ESPN at 6:30. Bet you're going to get a lot of eyes on that one.
I think people should moneyline the Pirates on Friday.
Well, there's no Pirates you can play it.
Probably are somewhere.
Well, Pirates are the Pirates baseball.
Pittsburgh Pirates. There you go.
Yeah,
Moneyline them.
And then on Fox at 7 o'clock, Iowa at Rutgers. I will be 30 miles away from that stadium. I mentioned it to somebody today. I said, hey, let's set up a road trip to the Rutgers game. It didn't work out.
Yeah, you're 30 miles away. I mean, you got really close.
We're close. We'll be back right after this on Big Talk. I'm going to switch cameras. Be back right after this on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Cal Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hey, folks, welcome back to Big Talk.
It was good, though.
It was good?
It was good.
Good. Welcome back, Big Talk. Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is our weekly Take the Points sports show, and Lucas is here. We're going to talk about a little football. Before I get to the football, how do the kids know that apparently there is some high school ranking system that has named them the number, like rank number 4 or something?
I think there's 6 this week, right after Florida, which is 5. Illinois volleyball sports or prep sports or something like that. I don't know. I don't know where they get the rankings. I don't know how they justify the rankings. Looking at the teams in the rankings, they're really good teams. They've got, I was wondering, Breeze Central in there. They
didn't have Breeze in there.
They do this week.
Okay.
Breeze Central, not Breeze Modern Day, but Breeze Central is in there at number 3 this week, or number 2, one of the two.
That's probably
Columbia's in there.
Somebody watched the show last week when I flashed it up on the screen, and I said, "What's wrong with this picture?"
Yeah.
No teams from Clinton County.
Yeah. Well, Breeze, I think last week we probably showed that. They had Columbia at number 2. Well, Breeze Central went into Columbia, beat Columbia. And so that jumped them up in those rankings. So you got them in there. You got Carmine there. You got Fairfield in there. I think Pinckneyville's in there. They're really good volleyball teams.
But it really doesn't take into consideration the private schools that are going to come into the state rank.
Yeah, I don't know how they come up with those rankings exactly. I'd like to know the
scale. Fairfield's having a good volleyball year. Carmine's having a good year.
For sure.
We had Fairfield at Flora last night. We're shooting this on Wednesday, so we don't know the result of that. You never know what has happened up there last night, so we'll see. But football going on. How about are you ready for for high school football? Since it's already week 4.
Yeah, it is. Already into it.
Already into week 4. Here's the Cahokia Conference. Columbia, Freeburg, and Roxana. All these teams are getting into the conference this year. This week, pardon me. They're all playing conference games.
So these are all non-conference games?
Those are all non-conference games. Salem won their first game last week up at Mattoon. I think it was 23-13 or something like that. So congratulations to Salem.
Wow, Wood River has not scored this year.
Wood River yet to score. They have struggled. Here is it was 23-13. There you go. And that was at Mattoon. This is the game we are showing tonight. Wood River at Salem it's the homecoming. I think it may not be homecoming.
Already?
Well, yeah. Well, is it? It is a conference game, and as you mentioned, Wood River yet to score. They've played a smaller. Look at Chester's a much smaller school, and they played Alton Marquette and Bethalto. Wood River struggling. Salem got a good win last week. That was a good win for Salem to head up on the road.
Mattoon's got 907 enrollment.
Yeah.
Wow.
I say the Mattoon's got that's the biggest school they're going to face this year. Well, no, Central just a smidge bigger than that. But the Wildcats playing up there at Jim Finks Field on Friday night. The Wabash will be there. Show you that. What else is where? This is the fun part. Look at the Black Diamond, 3-0, and then Flora and then Johnson City also 3-0 as well. Of course, the Black Diamond, a closed conference. Every game is a conference game. So, and how about those Salukis from Red Hill coming into the conference first time, and they've built themselves off to a nice little start.
It's good to see.
You've got. I'm just kind of glad to see that everybody's got to win, because Edwards County and White County are going to get a win before the end of the year.
They will.
There are no pushovers in this conference this year. Here's what is. This is the thing. Last week we couldn't show a game for many of our football teams because we didn't have a home game for any of them. This week all 3 of them have home games, and we've chosen the Salem game. But Edwards County travels to Flora. Edwards County's going to beat somebody.
Yes, they will.
They're a good team, and but they've had a rough schedule. Flora folks might say their schedule has been relatively harmless. But Cesar Valier, you win down at Cesar Valier on the road anytime. That's a nice win. And then a win over Carmi is pretty good anytime. CZR gave them they gave them a good scare before Flora pulled out late and picked up that win.
So CZR is the biggest school in the conference as far as enrollment wise.
Well, they've got 4 different high schools feeding in. You got Christopher, Ziegler, Royalton, and now Alvarado into CZR. So you see Flora playing Edwards County. We will have Flora next week, Johnston City at home.
It's going to be tough.
Might be, if things work out, and I'm just knocking wood here, might be 2 4-0 teams heading into that one. That will be something. Here is what Fairfield's doing, also undefeated. They're scoring some points. El Dorado gave them a good run last week. Fairfield, though, able to overcome El Dorado's got a good rushing attack, and they're able to knock out the Eagles. They welcomed Red Hill with their only loss in conference. That was in overtime.
Tough game.
Did you watch that on that Saturday night?
I did.
So you on my show or on your sister-in-law's show?
I got back in town that night. I don't remember. I can't remember, honestly. Yes, on this show. On
Wabash.
Yeah, on Wabash. Yeah. I watched it on Wabash when I got home.
Over and over, you watched it like 5 times. That's what you got it. Fairfield's got Cesar coming up tonight, or on Friday, tonight, and with wins over Edwards County, Red Hill, and El Dorado. All 3 teams that we cover at home. For your information, we still have 2 games remaining with Fairfield. We'll have the game at Flora on the 10th, and we will have the game at against Christopher on the October 17th. So football, mainly all the rest of the weekends here, folks. Looking forward to high school football. Are you going to be doing either of those Fairfield games with me?
It's possible. Yeah,
it is possible.
Yeah, what was it? 4 weeks away or
October
something?
October 10th and October 17th.
We'll have to check my volleyball schedule.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the 10th.
Are they both Fridays?
Yeah.
They are both Friday nights?
See, I've got Flora at home against Fairfield on the 10th, and then I've got Fairfield. One of them's at Flora. That's home at Fairfield is at Flora.
Oh, so you only come to Fairfield once this year?
I'm coming to Fairfield twice this year.
I don't play.
See, now you're going to get me in trouble.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can't get internet in Fairfield anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yes, you can.
Here we go.
It's coming in. It's right there.
Oh my God, it's coming. I'd like to watch the first show we did like 8 years ago when you said, "It's coming."
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this. Stick around. College football coming up. It's coming too.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Beth Cooper.
And I am Stacey Earlywhite, and together we host By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
It airs Monday through Friday on Wabash Channel 100 at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m.
We love to follow Clay County history, and we've been venturing out too in other counties. We absolutely love history.
You can also find us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is By the Way with Beth and Stacy, or like and follow us on Facebook.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Joined today by Lucas Vaughan. It's our weekly Take the Points show. And we are talking at high school football. Let's talk a little college football. Have you watched? I know that you're very busy with your 700 children or whatever you have.
Feels like that most of the time.
with a bunch of kids.
And honestly, our last 2 or 3 Saturdays have been all day long volleyball tournaments.
Have you been able to see much college football? That's my question.
A little, not a lot, because like I said, we've been busy from 7 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night. So haven't been a lot. I
must tell you. Last weekend was a real hoot. It was a lot of fun. Notre Dame played. Did you see that one?
I didn't see the game. I saw the score. But it looked to me like I should have watched at least the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Notre Dame was a whale of a football game. Losing. I mean, anytime Notre Dame loses, it's always a chance for folks to.
I think they're 1-2 now, right? Aren't they?
0-2.
They're 0-2. Okay, they hadn't won one yet.
But they're the fourth team in the history of the poll to start 0-2 and remain ranked.
Okay.
The other 3 actually did really well.
Yeah. The 2 teams they lost to, at Miami, and was this one on the road too?
This was at
Notre Dame, and Texas A&M was ranked. So
yeah, that's a good one. And then you had the Clemson.
Did you get a chance to see Dumpster Fire?
That was great.
Yeah.
I must admit, I watched the whole thing, the whole Georgia Tech Clemson game, and it was just a joy to watch. It was just a joy to watch because I don't like Dabo. Who likes Dabo? Does anybody really like Dabo?
I love Dabo Swinney.
You're lying.
His conference was awesome.
Wasn't that something?
If you don't like winning, I'll just leave. You think
press conference, you like the press availabilities for Dabo Swinney. He thinks he's better than
he does
than Lord walking the earth. There you go. Speaking of, there are the Ohio State Buckeyes at number 1. They get to finally leave the friendly confines and head out to Washington this week.
It's next week. They're both off this week. It looks like.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Yeah, because I know Oregon plays Oregon State. I saw that on the 27th. So yeah, they're both off this week.
Well, both Penn State and Ohio State are off. I guess I got that messed up in my head.
Georgia's off this week. So, 3 of the top 5 are actually off this week.
So there's really not much going on in the top 8.
Miami, Florida.
Somehow Florida State gets kicked up ahead of Illinois at just 2-0. I guess.
Those 8, there's not a decent game. And Miami, Florida, just because of what it is. But Miami and Florida should cover Florida pretty easily.
Here you have the next bunch, though. This is where you get into the fun.
There's a better.
You have Illinois at Indiana on Saturday night at 6:30. You have A&M has the weekend off like everybody, like those other squads. Mm-hmm. Utah and Texas Tech should be a good one. Utah, I think, right at you. They're 17 at 16.
Iowa State's off. Alabama's off. Weird week to be off.
Yeah, this is kind of odd. Here in the middle of September, I guess folks think they've already played some tough ones. Auburn going to Oklahoma is a pretty fun inside the SEC matchup. And like I said, it's Illinois at number 9, taking on Indiana at number 19 at Indiana. Georgia Tech, there they are.
Jumped into 18.
Yeah, that was a big jump. They were, I don't believe they were ranked last week. And so they are against Temple. And Vanderbilt, how about Vanderbilt? They it would be just like Vandy.
To lose to Georgia State here?
To lose to Georgia State.
100%.
I am not touching that game with a 25-foot
That is exactly what Vandy would do.
That is what Vanderbilt would do. And tough game, Michigan at Nebraska. That is a tough place to play. And that is a red shirt, 18-year-old and 10-day freshman.
That really hasn't looked good other than the last game he looked all right. The first 2 games he did not look great.
Then you have Missouri at South Carolina, or versus South Carolina. South Carolina traveling to Missouri. That'll be a fun one.
Should be.
I made the mistake, and we'll go over the picks here in a little while from last week as well. But or we can do them now. But yeah, I made the mistake. You know one of my rules.
Yeah.
Don't bet it on or against Missouri.
Yeah, they'll get you.
Because they get me. Because I dislike them so much.
Even if you positive towards them, they'll hurt you. They'll burn
They
you.
will burn you.
And even if you're
They will
negative
burn
against
me
them,
anyway.
And when you're negative against them, they're going to burn you the other way.
But interestingly enough, okay, the reason I'm pointing this out, it was the Indiana is 9 spots behind Illinois, right? Illinois is number 9, and Indiana at number 19. They are started out a 3.5 point favorite at home against Illinois. I can understand that.
Sure.
Now they are 6, so the experts don't like Illinois at all in that game. You want to look at the look ahead betting for next week.
Is it the experts or the
I don't know
the
if
public
or the experts.
money that's pushing it that way?
It's both going to Indiana.
Yeah.
How about look ahead? The look ahead line is already out for next week with USC at Illinois.
Okay.
What do you think the look ahead line is on that one?
USC's favored by 1.5.
1.5. Can you believe this? I can't believe you got this right. I am just sickened.
That makes sense. Unfortunately, that's kind of what Illinois does too.
Oh no!
Not this Illinois. Not this year,
Not
though,
this
right?
This is Burt Bielema's
There you go.
Illinois
This is
squad.
different Illinois.
That's right. Let's. How'd we do last night? Actually, in college football, we did great.
Yeah,
we hit 3 of our 4 super dogs.
Yeah, that'll make it. And a couple big ones, a 10.5. We's had a 10.5 Delaware beating UConn. You had 6.5 Bowling Green, and I had 7.5 West Virginia. So 3 good Superdog hits.
I'm the only one who hasn't hit a Superdog yet. You've hit a couple. You and Jamie have hit.
Yeah, me and Jamie
2
hit
weeks
2
in a row.
Yeah,
which makes you wonder about. They both picked the same one for this week. What's your Superdog?
Oklahoma's going to lose by 30 is what's going to happen. Now, me and Jamie both took Auburn plus 6.5, and the fact that we both took it means Oklahoma is going to just obliterate Auburn.
Since you both picked it.
Yeah.
What did Weeze and I do for Superdogs?
Weeze went East Carolina, and I looked at that one too versus BYU.
That is at East Carolina?
I believe, yes, it is. And then
Why in the world did BYU schedule? That's probably a conference game.
Are they both in the ACC or are they in the? Let me guess. They're in the AAC, and like with Maine.
BYU didn't get invited to the ACC. BYU, I believe, is in the. They're in the Big 12. East Carolina, it's not non-conference. BYU's Big 12.
East Carolina would be what? Like it's not. They're out in the MAC. They would probably
They're not
be.
USA.
Who knows? I can't keep the conferences straight.
Are they the one? Are they the one with Appalachian State? That's James Madison, and I don't think
probably that sounds
Atlantic
right.
Sun or something like that.
Maybe. Yeah.
East Carolina is.
I can't keep it straight.
There's your Pirates on Talk Like a Pirate Day.
I was about to say, are they playing Friday night or are they playing Saturday?
I don't know.
And then Bruce took Maryland plus 10.5 at Wisconsin, fading that Wisconsin blowout.
Hey, I watched Wisconsin play the first 2 weeks too. This is not your dad's Wisconsin team. This is a struggling team, and I would. It's an 11 o'clock start. It's morning start, so that means there's no students at Wisconsin. They don't get there till halftime. It's fantastic to watch. If you're watching the Wisconsin game, the entire student section is empty at game time because they're all
waking up
and getting ready, and they take their time to get ready. So they make sure they're in there by the fourth quarter, jump around type of thing. But this is not a good Wisconsin team. So and Maryland, away from Maryland, plays pretty good. They don't play well at home.
It's random.
This is a weird team. Maryland's a weird team. All right, so that's my super dog. All right, what are our picks for the regular?
All right, Weeze went with Kansas minus 11.5 versus West Virginia. West Virginia coming off that big win last week.
I think Jamie's on that one too, right?
Jamie took West Virginia plus 14. So, Weeze and Jamie talk about this a lot. Different books have different lines, So Weeze got minus 11.5. Jamie took plus 14 for West Virginia. So
you can middle them.
We're betting for that 12 or 13. So
go 12 or 13, and by golly, you'll middle them, win both ways.
Yep. And then Weeze took Duke minus 3 versus NC State.
Duke is an interesting one. They lose to Illinois last week, and then lose down at Tulane. Just kind of laid an egg at Tulane.
Tulane's 3-0 and playing good football too.
I think Tulane's good.
Bruce, you took Michigan State plus 18.5 at USC. Just think it's too many points.
I think it's too many points. I think USC's a good team, but Michigan State does not let people score that much.
Yeah, and
they got the other team got the 40 against them this week because there's double overtime.
Scored a couple times.
Yep.
And then you're on Delaware plus 6 at Florida International, and Delaware won last week at plus 10.5 dog at UConn.
I was this close to making Delaware my super dog, and I just
back-to-back super dog winners.
I thought that's why I didn't do it. I didn't want to see like a copycat on you last week, or who was it last week that had Delaware?
Weeze had him last week.
Copycat.
Jamie, we discussed one West Virginia plus 14 at Kansas, and then Indiana minus 5 versus Illinois.
He got it this morning when it was 5. It has since moved to 6. Wait a few minutes; it might move farther.
Whenever I get my huge dollar bet put in on Illinois, it'll probably pop it all the way down 2.5 probably. So,
I'm glad I'm not betting. Yeah. I'll tell you what,
can you bet on Indiana and Indiana?
I can bet on Indiana.
So you just can't bet on Illinois and India. Or in Illinois.
I can't bet on anything in Illinois, in Indiana.
Right.
I have to be in Illinois to place a bet with Bet Rivers.
Oh, so you don't have it. That's the only account you've got.
That's the only. Okay. I've actually got an account with Circa, but I don't have any money in it, so it really doesn't matter. But
all right,
and I need to throw what little money I have over into Circa because I'm just sick of Bet Rivers. They're just.
Well, you saw that, the FanDuel is all doing the 50 cent. Every bet is a 50 cent. And they pass that fee down to whoever the bettor is. So they didn't absorb that bet.
Well, no, what Bet Rivers is doing is that they're making the juice is minus 112.
So they put theirs there to make theirs back. Well, see, their FanDuel, they just pass it on to the customer, and they're like, listen, here's a 50-cent fee.
And you can't blame them.
So
it's going straight to the state of Illinois.
Well, I can blame them. I'm just not going to bet with them. Make it easy. And then me, a couple of reasons. Oregon minus 35.5 versus Oregon State. Oregon State is not good. They're 0-3 this year versus the spread. Oregon has played great football. I know it's a rivalry game. I don't care. It's at Oregon. I think Oregon beats them.
Oregon right now is a. I'm glad Illinois is not playing Oregon this year because Oregon right now is put the number up, chalk the number up. I'm going to go to it.
Yeah, and then I'm going to take Ole Miss minus 11.5 versus Tulane. I know Tulane's playing some pretty good football, but I think Ole Miss is they're a good football team. I think I can cover that. So
how many points?
11.5.
I tell you what, I think Tulane would cover against just about every team in the SEC except for maybe a couple or three. Tulane's that good.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm probably going to lose that bet. That's why I bet it.
I think they would cover against everybody but Georgia and Georgia.
I don't know about Georgia.
I said I don't think they covered.
I actually watched that Georgia game.
The Georgia-Tennessee game?
They should have got beat by Tennessee.
They should have lost.
They should have lost that game.
Tennessee missed the field goal to win the game. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire. but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Guten Tag, Damen und Herren. Welcome to the Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm Bruce Dickey, joined by Lucas Vaughan. As this is our weekly look at sports NFL football. Week 3, even though there are 15, 18, 17, 18 weeks, 17 games, 18 weeks, it's going to zoom by too, This is 1/6 of the way through the season.
To me, the NFL season goes quicker than any of them. I guess maybe it's because there's games on Thursday, there's games on Sunday, there's games on Monday. Sometimes we get the games on, the holidays and some Saturdays.
It's fun. It is a good time. I hope you folks enjoy it as much as Lucas and I do. What's the theme so far this season of the NFL?
At least for last week, it was the injuries of the quarterbacks. I mean, Joe Burrow's out for 3 months. Justin Fields has got a concussion. They're not sure if he's going to play. J.J. McCarthy's out for a couple of weeks.
Brock Purdy's
out with an injured toe. Caleb Williams is still painting his fingernails.
Say J.J. McCarthy.
So I mean, there's lots of injuries at the quarterback position. So
we'll get to the Bears.
No, we won't. We're good.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do to avoid the Bears.
To win football in the NFL, you have to have a top-tier quarterback, and every team's looking for that starting quarterback. And
there are like 15 really good quarterbacks.
Right, and right now, the starting quarterbacks of those teams are out, and you're going to these second-tier quarterbacks. The Mac Joneses that didn't make it, Carson Wentz that's not young anymore up in Minnesota. So you're getting a lot of backup quarterbacks right now.
Some backup quarterbacks are starters now. Geno Smith was a backup quarterback for years.
Geno Smith last year was really good.
He's been good. Don't get me wrong.
And I can tell you right now, mark this down. You're about to see the resurgence of Jameis Winston somewhere. He's up in the Giants. He's in that quarterback room up there. He's going to surface somewhere.
So I mean, did the Giants carry 3 into the season? Or is he on the practice squad?
I'm not sure which one it is, but he's up there in that
3.
He's up in that quarterback room. So
that's how that Shane guy might keep Joe Shane might keep his job, keeping Jameis Winston and trading him to somebody for a lot of picks.
He's going to end up. I would not be surprised if he ends up in Cincinnati. Cincinnati's got wide receivers. They've got the talent at the skill positions. I could see Jameis getting up there and flinging the ball around.
What's his name? Blake Browning is
Jake Browning. Yeah, I don't know that he's the answer. But
former Washington. All right, here we go. Here's what this week looks like. Opens on last night with the Bills and Dolphins. Of course, y'all watched it. The Bills covered easily. They're 12 points. I don't know if they covered.
Listen, the Dolphins are a disaster right now.
The Dolphins are a disaster.
They can't stop anybody. They can't score. Tua looks bad. Tyreek looks bad. Their running backs are terrible. Defense is terrible. So Miami's got a lot to work on.
Bengals and Vikings. I bet this one.
Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz. Obviously, that's what you had going in.
Yeah, clearly bet on the. I picked the Bengals. I think
as dogs.
Yeah, I like the Bengals as the dogs. I like Jake Browning better than Carson Wentz, but because Carson Wentz will play well for 2 quarters and then he'll throw the ball to the other team indiscriminately over and over and over.
And Aaron Jones is out for them, so they're on the backup running back Jordan Mason too. So.
Colts, how about those Colts? Is that the other surprise of the season, how well the Colts are playing right now?
They're playing extremely well. Daniel Jones is playing great. They're going downfield, not just dinks and dunks. Jonathan Taylor is playing great football. The Colts look good.
Colts look good.
They can score.
Colts look really good. I don't want to skip Bucks and Jets, Texans and Jags. I like how the Jaguars are playing. If they, get their coaching decisions and stuff, pull their head out, they can win some games.
Yeah, I think their offense skill positions are really good. They need to work on keeping their defense good. But Jacksonville's got some chance to win some games this year.
Packers are looking. We don't want to talk about the Bears for your sake, but that means we don't talk much about the Packers either.
They've looked good. They lost their Jalen Brown with a broken collarbone and ankle injury. So their their wide receiver room is not as deep as it was. But Tyler Kraft looks good. The running back looks good. And Jordan.
How about the Rams traveling cross country to play the champs? That's a good football game.
It's when those two teams play each other, it's always a close game.
Yeah.
So I expect a close game there.
It's 10 a.m. LA time, so that'd be kind of that might be difficult for the Rams to get used to it. Speaking of crossing the country, Raiders from Vegas to Washington.
Is Daniels out this week?
I believe Daniels is out.
So that's another QB down for maybe just this week. So make sure who the backup is.
Speaking of durability, how about Aaron Rodgers there at the Steelers?
I like to see them get hammered last week. That was enjoyable. I liked it a lot. I think he got sacked 3 or 4 times and threw a couple picks.
Atlanta at Carolina. Atlanta's played real well to be just 1-1.
I don't know what to think of these teams yet. They both got the pieces. Carolina has not played. I thought Carolina was going to take a step and be way better than they have been this year.
Yeah.
But that being said, I really thought Atlanta's offense was going to be extremely explosive, and that has not been as explosive as I thought.
They've had to kick so much they've already had to fire a kicker.
Yeah.
The Saints and Seahawks.
That just
Broncos and Chargers.
Good football game.
That'll be a good football game Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock start.
Both teams playing well.
Speaking of, Cardinals are playing solid, and the Niners just keep winning.
Mac Jones looks solid enough. George Kittle's out. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think on the 49ers yet.
Tom Brady in the booth for the Cowboys at the Bears. Is he getting intel on next week's Bears Raiders game?
He's just scouting. That's what he's doing.
Is that what he's doing?
He's making a little extra cash on the side for scouting.
Okay.
That being said, both of those teams, I don't want to talk about either team. They can both score, and honestly, but neither defense looks like they give a crap. So,
I'm just astonished that that's a 1 line, to tell you the truth.
Because they think both teams could score 40, and they have no idea which one's which.
Yeah.
So,
well, the over-under is over 50 there. They got the Chiefs at Giants Sunday night.
Ridiculous.
Chiefs need a win.
It's ridiculous that anybody let Russell Wilson throw for 450 yards.
That is ridiculous.
They're ridiculous. I mean, nuts. So I don't hate Russell, but I'm going to root for the Chiefs there.
Then on Monday night's going to be a pretty good game. You guys have volleyball Monday night? Are you going to be able to watch that?
This upcoming week? No, we do not. We have it the following week.
There you go. So yeah, there you get to see that one. Here's what the schedule looks like. Buys are week away.
Yeah, I think the Bears. The Bears start week 5 with their early bye. So yeah, let's just get that out of the way.
All right, who we picking? Tell us what's the pick here?
All the picks. I'm going to start with mine just because we referenced it a little bit. Why did I bet that? So I did take the Bears Cowboys over 15.5. Like I said, I think both defenses look terrible, and I think each team can score. And then I took the Panthers plus 5.5 versus Atlanta. I think I'm down on Atlanta a little bit here. It's not so much. It's at home for Carolina, and so that plus 5.5. Those home dogs like that can typically keep it close.
Yeah.
So and Carolina needs to do something because they look terrible. Jamie's going with the Colts, of course he is, because that's what Jamie does. Minus 4.5 at the Titans.
He's won with them.
Yeah, that being said, they look correct right now. Yeah, so and the Titans have not looked great yet. And then he's taking the Jags minus 1.5 versus the Titans. That should be a good football game. Both teams are tough.
I think Jags. I think Jags cover that.
Yeah, and then Bruce, you got the Jags minus 1, the Texans again, and then you got you took the Cowboys.
I thought I was taking I did take the Cowboys against the Bears.
Cowboys minus 1 versus the Bears, which again, probably a good bet. They'd probably lose by 30.
I just thought the Bears just looked like they didn't want to be there.
You're right.
I don't understand.
No, you're right.
New coach, what the heck?
Yeah. The coach isn't doing it right now. He needs to figure something out. So.
How about Louise?
He's on the Chiefs minus 5.5 versus the Giants. That makes sense. The Chiefs are 0-2. They've got to get a win here. And then he's on the Steelers Pats under 45.
Here you are, ladies and gentlemen. Take a screenshot. Stop your DVR right now. Take a picture. Look at all that green in week 3, except for me. I only had one little green one, but a nice week for the rest of y'all. You guys all made some money. But yeah, there you go. Take a picture of it, and if I had to choose, which I will. Illinois covers that -5 against Indiana. Illinois is going to cover. Illinois is going to win the game. Who's kidding here in Bloomington?
I agree. I agree with you.
I think so. Back in a sec.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Now you're just talking crazy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're on that camera.
Got it.
Talking baseball. How about? There's really not much to talk about. I'm just bringing this up because I'm a completist. Here's the American League. It looks like the East, the Blue Jays are going to win. Nobody's going to catch the Tigers in the Central, and the Mariners and Astros are fighting it out right now. When you look at the American League wild card, you realize that Guardians have their work cut out for them.
What is that, 150? There's about 12 games left, roughly?
Yeah, 12 or 13. And this is from Wednesday afternoon. So put that in your pipe and smoke it and keep that, think about that. Texas, they were hoping to catch them. They've got to have they've got a good schedule toward the end, so it's a chance for Texas. I'm just giving them a little chance. National League, Phillies have already clinched. Brewers have already made the playoffs. They're still 5 games up with about 9 to go, or 9 or 10 to go, so they ought to be able to knock off the Cubs and win the division. Dodgers and Padres still fighting it out to win that Western division, which sets up the wild card as such.
Cardinals are only 4.5 out.
Only 4.5. They have four teams to jump.
No big deal.
Here's what it looks like right now, the postseason picture if the season ended today. And I keep hearing people saying, "Oh, we're going to get a LA versus Philadelphia NLCS." And I heard that today on the radio. I said, "No, there is no way we're going to get an LA Phillies NLCS."
It could if Philly ends up jumping the Dodgers for the number. Excuse me. If Philly ends up jumping the
Padres to jump,
Brewers.
you'd have to have the Padres jump the Dodgers or have a chance.
So it wouldn't matter if the Phillies end up jumping the Milwaukee?
Well, that would make it matter, but Phillies ain't going to. Phillies aren't going to
jump. One game apart. 91-61, 92-59, so a game and a half apart, so it's close.
I don't think it happens. I don't think it happens. Hey, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. We got to go.
Time to go.
Time to go.
Don't get to talk about it much.
We'll see you next time. Have a great day.